I've spent hours ridiculing Dante Pettis on Periscope, and I want to say I'm not going to do that anymore. It's not fair. I feel like Kyle Shanahan does such a good job of protecting certain players. He always has CJ Beathard's back. He always has Tevin Coleman's back or Jerick McKinnon's back. But for Dante Pettis, it's like it's pretty much understood. Hey, you guys say what you want about him, man. I don't like him. Go for it. Open season on Dante Pettis. You have my blessing. What's that about, man? He had one bad offseason. He had a few bad games playing with Jimmy Garoppolo while Garoppolo was coming back from a torn ACL and wasn't playing so great himself. And now he's done. He gets no more opportunities, and you deactivate him so Kevin White, who has no future in the league, can come up and do this on the kick returns. That's excessive, man. I don't even like Dante Pettis, and I wouldn't do that to him. Like, why? You play Trent Taylor, but not Dante Pettis? Why? You gave Akello Witherspoon 8 million chances to get his job back. You were more than fair to Akello Witherspoon, but Dante Pettis has a rough month or two, and he's dead to you? Did something happen behind closed? Did he say something to you? Because it seems to me that Dante Pettis, he's on the team to be ridiculed. That's his role. And then Jimmy Garoppolo a little bit too. Like, I fall into this trap. I always crush Jimmy. I'm so critical of him. And it's because the head coach is basically saying, hey, go for it. I'm not going to, hey, go for it. The thing Jim Harbaugh did, I always come back to Jim Harbaugh. The first thing he did when he came to the Niners was pump up Alex Smith and say, you know what? Fans and media have been going at this guy since they drafted him. Stop. I like him. He's a good quarterback. End of story. End of story. And he didn't even, who knew if he believed it? But what he understood is the team had no chance to be successful if Alex Smith didn't believe in himself. And Alex Smith wouldn't believe in himself until a coach believed in him. So, Kyle, you can pump up your players that way too. Do it for Dante. Dante Pettis might bounce back if you give him that kind of coaching. Look at Sean McVay. Sean McVay has a very similar quarterback to you. Jared Goff, Jimmy Garoppolo, kind of the same. I don't think Sean McVay is really thrilled to have to coach, to be married to Jared Goff. And I don't think you're that thrilled to be married to Jimmy Garoppolo. The difference is, you do all the thinking for Jimmy, and he's a one-read quarterback, and you need to be on point because he can't really go through his progressions or bail you out. But McVay's in the same position with Jared Goff. McVay's in Jared Goff's earpiece while Goff is at the line of scrimmage, reading the defense for him and being like, this is where you go until there's 15 seconds left on the play clock. Given what McVay privately thinks of Jared Goff, I'm thinking he never reveals it publicly. Publicly, it's always, Jared's great. I got to put him in better positions to succeed. I got to do a better job. Jared's the man. It's exactly what Harbaugh would say. What Shanahan says is throws were open. By no means was Jimmy perfect. He doesn't come out and just blast him the way, Hugh Jackson would. But it's all implied. It's like, I'm not defending him. I'm saying that throws were there. And fans and media take the cue like, oh, well, let's go. Let's not criticize Kyle. Let's just dump on Jimmy. And the thing about Jimmy is he never defends himself. I dump on him every day for years, and he just takes it. He's like, whatever. I'm cool. I'm fine. I'm cool. Doesn't bother me. But I think deep down it's got to bother him. And especially when you know that your head coach is kind of inviting it, being like, well, I could say something, but I won't. So, Kyle, I would like to see you stick up for Jimmy and Dante Pettis. Put Pettis on the field. Take Trent Taylor off. All right? I don't ever want to see Trent Taylor again. He's out. Put Pettis back on the field. No more Kevin White. Play Ross Dwelly. Throw the ball to Juszczyk. Throw the ball to Jeff Wilson. Give me a nickel. Then we'll be even.